So this room used to be called Well Hill, I think. It's a long time since I've been here, and when I first came to Skeet, this room was occupied by the housekeepers initially, and then when I presume when they moved into the bungalow, it was the managers that used to sleep up on this level. This is one of the smaller rooms, and as years went past after I'd left the club, but I still came back with my family, with a group of friends. We used to bring our children. The memories that we had, we wanted to recreate those for our children, and it's gone through the generations. And this was the room that the men used to sleep in, again, because it was small. So we were effectively the managers at that time, and our children were downstairs in the dormitories. There used to be maybe 8 bunk beds in here, so 16 kids. The first time I can remember, which was probably the first time away from home, there was, as a younger one, we were sent up to bed early, and a couple of the older boys came up and started telling jokes, and it was like a comedy show. It probably went on for half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, just trying to settle us down. And then they went out, and it's time for you to go to sleep, and they went downstairs. And of course, none of us went to sleep. We were too excited as kids, and going out to see what was going on, listening to what was happening downstairs. Seem to remember that probably, don't know if it was that occasion, but it developed into a pillow fight. The sort of things that children get up to when they've got a little bit of freedom. Most of the boys were known to each other because we all came from the club, but people came to the club on different evenings during the week. So the majority of people we would know. We wouldn't really know the older boys. We'd get to know them by being down here. And I remember that one of the other dormitories, as my age group, were older, we were on a higher level, and at the time, I don't know if it's still there, but there was a trapdoor between the boys upstairs and the girls in the dormitory downstairs on a mixed weekend. So there was quite a lot of attempting to open the trapdoor and being forced back, as it were. And I think that was one of the smaller mixed weekends. After that, the next time I came down to mixed weekends, we were camped out in the fields, and the girls had the house to themselves.